Hi guys, today is November 6th. It is the day before my gastric bypass Roux-en-y surgery. I haven't made a video in a while, but honestly I just haven't had that much to say. Just trying to keep my sanity for the last month. It's very hard to wait. You do a lot of things, and you hurry up and you get as much done as you can, and then you're just kind of left to wait until the date comes along. So, I just haven't had anything to talk about. Let's see. Monday, I went and saw just the regular family med doctor and did a general checkup, just to make sure there weren't any issues that might make surgery difficult or not an option. So just a real quick physical. He did put me on he gave me the option. He prescribed a blood pressure medication because my blood pressure does this a lot. He gave me the option. If I wanted to take it, I could. If I didn't, that was fine. That was up to me. But he didn't want my fluctuating blood pressure to be an issue on Monday and have them not decided to do the surgery because my blood pressure was, and I wasn't on any medication. So at least now, if it's up and down and all over the place, I can say, well, I'm on medication for it. And apparently there's more they can do if you're already on a medication. So I decided to fill that right away and just hopefully it'll keep my blood pressure down and at least somewhere near normal, so that's not an issue tomorrow. Thursday is my last day of work for this little medical leave anyway. I'll go back in December. Thursday was kind of a tough day, actually. I really love my job, and I love the people that I work with. I love the kids that I work with, and leaving them, it kind of sucked. It was kind of hard knowing that I won't see them for a few weeks. I was surprised how sad I was to leave them. When the one teacher gave me a hug just as we were leaving for the day, I had to seriously fight back the tears because just her hugging me and everything that was going on and everybody being so kind and supportive and all of that, emotions kind of got the best of me. And I almost cried. I didn't, but I almost did. So it was hard leaving work on Thursday. Friday, I took the day off because I had appointments all day. I agreed to be part of a study for fatty liver disease, since they're going to be in there anyway. Why the heck not? So I started my day with blood work for the study. It wasn't something I needed for the actual surgery itself. It was just part of the study. So I went in. They took a couple vials of blood. No big deal. And then after that, I had my last appointment where I actually met the surgeon for the first time, and I talked to him, and I talked to his nurse, and I talked to two other doctors, and I talked to the nurse that I saw the day that I had all of my paperwork filled out for insurance. I mean, Ethan and I were in there for an hour, which Ethan came with me, by the way. Really nice. I really appreciated him being there and being supportive, and it must not be something that's super common because everybody seemed like, oh, your spouse came. Well, that's wonderful. So I don't know, I guess maybe it's not common. I don't know. I wanted him there with me as a second set of ears because, when you're going through all this stuff and it can be very stressful and you don't always hear some of the things that are being said, or you hear it wrong, or whatever. So it's nice having the second set of ears to hear what's being said and what needs to be done and what I can and can't eat and what surgery is going to be like and how long it's going to take and all that kind of stuff. So it was nice having. Plus, then I don't have to, go home and tell him everything they told me all day long because how the hell am I going to remember all that? So I met with the surgeon. Seemed like a fairly nice guy. He's got some pretty amazing ratings as a surgeon. I know people personally who have had him as a surgeon, and they have nothing but nice things to say. So, should be good. He told me not to go on my Last Supper binge that some people do because that can cause your liver to swell up really bad. So, I did have a beer last night with a friend, but I didn't go on a, drunken bender or anything. So after I saw the surgeon, we went and grabbed lunch really quick, and then went up to see the nutritionist, and she went through this packet of stuff with me, what you can and can't eat, what, how your first week is, like the clear liquid diet, so chicken broth and Jell-O and sugar-free popsicles are going to be my life for the first week, which is fine because the first 3 days you're in the hospital anyway. So, yeah, a week of clear fluids, and then at least 3, preferably 4 weeks of pureed food, and she went through a list of what is okay for that. I don't know what Ethan just sent me. Okay. Anyway, random text message in the middle of my video. It's the fun of filming on your phone. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, we just went over what was pureed and what was allowed, and then you move on to like mechanical soft and regular, and just the weeks and how much time you need to do each phase and what's allowed in those phases, and really pushing vitamins and what vitamins you can take and what quantities you need them, and yeah, just all the kind of nutritional stuff that you need to know, which all stuff I kind of already knew, but there were a few things I didn't know yet, and it's also nice to have that little refresher right before you have surgery. She gave me like a shopping list of stuff to go pick up for right after surgery, and then for that pureed period, which is nice because then you can kind of plan ahead and have things picked out. And again, that was nice to have Ethan there because he was a second set of ears to hear what I could and couldn't have and how he can be helpful. When I was done at the nutritionist, then I had to go do the second part for the study, and that was an MRE. I don't know what the difference between an MRE and an MRI is. I was in an MRI machine to have an MRE done. I don't know. Whatever. And they were taking images of my liver, and then they will compare the images that they took in the MRI and compare those to images they will take during surgery and see if the MRI comes close to what you actually see while you're there in surgery, so that hopefully somewhere down the road they will have a less invasive way of diagnosing. And I figured, what the hell, I'm doing it anyway, no big deal. I did, however, learn that fat girls and MRI machines, not so much fun. I'm already mildly claustrophobic, and it's something that is due to my size, and it has gotten worse as I've gotten bigger. They tried to have my arms down at my sides at first, and as I was going in the tube, it was kind of pushing my arms in, and I freaked out a little bit. I didn't like freak out, but I was like, nope, you need to pull me out. We need to figure something else out. So they had me put my arms up above my head so that I still had a little bit of room between me and the edges of the tube, and I didn't feel like my arms were being compressed. Wasn't my favorite position to sit in for 45 minutes, but it was way better than having my arms strapped down like that. So yeah, I laid there. I had not headphones, earplugs, because MRI machines are extremely loud, and they tell you that, and you're like, yeah, whatever, and then you get in there, you're like, damn, it's loud. Even with the earplugs in, damn, it's loud. So I tried my best to just lay there and breathe through it. I was kind of on the edge of a panic attack because I don't like being in that really tight space and knowing that I didn't have the control to get myself out. It would have been different if I would have been able to just grab on and pull myself out at any point. But you don't have that control. They control whether you slide in and out. And I think that was the scariest part for me, was I didn't have control of where my body went and how fast I could get out. So that was the hardest part for me. I really, really, really just had to deep breathe and kept telling myself, I'm okay, I'm fine, nothing bad is going to happen. You are doing this for someone else. You are doing this for the medical community. You're doing this for people who are sick. You are doing this for the possibility of your children getting sick someday. You're doing this to build good karma. Whatever. Whatever I needed to tell myself. And it was weird. It's like I wasn't doing it for myself, obviously. I was doing it for the study, and I was doing it to help others. And that helped keep me calm. Just telling myself, you're doing this for somebody else who needs your help. And that, constantly saying that over and over again, that helped keep me calm. That helped keep me going until I got through it and I was done and had to hold my breath a million times. And they have like a paddle that vibrates your liver, and it's it's weird. It's uncomfortable. I don't ever want to have to do it again, but it's not the end of the world either. So then after that, we were finally done, and I got to go home. Yay! And we literally spent all day there. We were there at like 8:30 in the morning, and I don't think we left until 4:30, 5 o'clock. So yeah, we were there all day. So yeah, now I'm just kind of sitting and chilling and waiting for it to be tomorrow. Like I said, I went out with one of my friends last night. It was her, she's one of my oldest friends. And the thing that we always used to do was to go out for a beer after work. So knowing that I won't be able to, I mean, I'll obviously still be able to go out with her, but I won't be able to go out and have a beer. And that is such, I don't know, it's just one of those things, like that's what memories are built on with her, was going and having that time with her and having a beer, and it just being this bonding thing for us. So I wanted to do that one last time, knowing that I won't be able to drink beer again, which is a sad thing. I'm gonna miss beer. But yeah, anyway, it was nice. I spent a couple of hours with her and her husband, and I laughed so hard, and I drank my beer, and I ate a cheeseburger, and I just enjoyed myself for a little bit, and was able to relax and let go of some of this anxiety that I'm dealing with. So holy crap. Today I've just spent the day cleaning and trying to get the house looking semi-decent so that it's not completely craptastic when I get home. Hopefully they'll keep it from going completely craptastic when I am in the hospital when I get home. We'll see. I really don't have anything I can do but sit around and wait and clean and organize, and my hospital bag is packed. I've got my CPAP behind me here that it's full of vinegar, and I'm getting it cleaned out. Can you hear the girls complaining? They've been insane. I will be there in a minute, okay? Seriously? Waiting on them hand and foot. Anna, give her the remote! Why they can't just behave, I don't know. Give me 15 minutes of shh. Anyway, it's just preparing for, getting the house clean and everything looking good. I've got my little pamphlet with the phone number to call. I can't call until 8:15 tonight. You can call between 8:15 and midnight, and they will tell you what time your surgery is scheduled for. So I don't even know what time my surgery is tomorrow. I am somewhere within the realm of 24 hours from surgery, but I don't know. It could be 16 hours, it could be 24 hours, it could be 28 hours. I don't freaking know right now, and won't know until, almost 8:30 tonight. Not until after the kids go to bed. Then I'll finally be able to call and find out when I get to have surgery. So I'm just going to keep cleaning the house. I'm going to go deal with the girls because they're being obnoxious again. I'm going to sip on my very last little bit of Red Bull here, because I'll never get to have that again either. Yeah. Alright, anyway, tomorrow's the day. I will try and do videos and keep you updated. I don't know how in or out I'm going to be or how much access to my phone I'm going to have, but I will try and get some videos made so I can get them posted. Thank you for watching. Sorry it's been so long, but like I said, I've just been ticking away and trying to deal with the anxiety of the last month, just waiting for this day to finally get here. Now I just pray to God that nothing happens tomorrow that makes them say, hey, we're not going to do the surgery after all. I would lose my shit if that happened. Do you hear that? There's something. children. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment if you have anything wonderful to share with us, and I will see you guys tomorrow.